Good evening, welcome back to the channel. It's been over 100 days and this is pretty much a recap of everything that's been going on since then. Put loads of curiosity on this again after I wire wheeled it, but I might try and get this wing off a little bit more to access that. Just trying to flatten them all up again, these seals, and kind of giving them a little bit of sweet loving. Progress on the old arches. Just done a very light sort of primer. Now we're using U-Pole Guard 10 that Phil was using. I've just gone and bought some just to give over these, just give them a little bit more protection, and at the back as well once I've sorted out that peely masking tape. And then I can put it all back together. Must admit it's extremely hard to paint when the car's on the floor. We got the exhaust fixed finally. It's not on straps and on cables and everything. I actually got it welded, so all the mounts now are correct and sorted. So we're going to show you a few clips of just how that happened, because I was supposed to make a video on it, but again, it's probably better in a few little clips. Had a bit of like that. We're free.
Just follow, yeah.
We're free.
You able to twist it? That's it. Come on. Come on.
Oh, I'm not strong enough, Mama.
He's nearly there.
Okay, now it's a... Oh.
Try and get it back through now.
Ah, don't we go around there. Sorted, hopefully. Please stay there. Next up, we had two things to worry about. One, I started to fit my filler cap after getting the re-quarter freshly painted, and two, we had the dreaded MOT coming up. I wanted to keep everything black. Unfortunately the rivets are silver, which you'll see someone, but I ordered some black stainless steel bolts off of carbolts.com. I just had to drill the hole a little bit wider, but I've just got to take that sort of plastic ridge away, which obviously I snapped on the top. Damn it, one of the last strikes had just cut the edge off. But that's alright. Something like that. After a quick test start just before the MOT last night, I may have left the handbrake on, and that's caused a small issue of brake pad sticking. Tried to just rock it back and forward, obviously, hence the big dig, but that didn't work too much. I didn't want to keep doing it, so we're just going to pop the wheel off and just see if I can tap the pads loose. It has done it before, but obviously I've just reversed back and gone, what the hell was that, and it's only gone a foot, but he did go quite a way. But other than that, actually started first time straight on the dart. No messing around. I'm just going to hit the bracket. Both to move by just hitting that one up and that one down, but not sure I'll be able to move it by hand. Yeah. She's a bit sticky at that point. I think there might be some pad. It sort of goes around nice and then we're back. Hooray. Just probably have to give it a little bit of a, might go the long way round to the MOT. Fuel cap. Get her back in. That's it then. Ready to see how we get on the MOT. I much prefer the black bolts. I've obviously seen other people just use the obviously chrome ones that they just have lying around, but I think it's definitely worth putting black in, even though the rivets are silver. So yeah, that's us ready for MOT. Now obviously we're going to see how she gets on. Obviously we failed first time, because that's just what we did. Repair immediately was headlamp aimed too low near side and offside, so both of those got adjusted, which I've never really noticed, to be honest. It seemed to be alright, but I guess they changed it. And the brakes were binding, which obviously we knew from when I tried to move the car after it being off for over 2 months. I left the handbrake on and the back wheels were stuck. So And other than that, there's a few minors. Brake hoses were a little bit corroded, which I think brake fluid flush and redo and all that jazz is happening probably next year or the year after, so all those can get sorted then. No point doing it now when it's not a me. Wow. In the future it needs doing, and a few of the springs are looking a little bit worse for wear apparently. And there's a little bit of an oil leak, which has been there ever since I've owned the car. A few other jobs that were done. I had a full service. You'll know the reason for all this work by the end of the video. So that's all good. So we got a pass on the MOT, a full service. So that's that bit done. As I am the proud, happy, loving owner of this car, and I've had it now for 12 years, this is the second time round I've had to do this, but next job was the cam belt change. Woohoo! She's back! Well, I must admit, Paul Clark in Bristol, oh no, did I get his? Might be PC Technicians or something like that. Anyway, he's a Renault specialist that's obviously gone out and done his own gig. But yeah, she's back from rocker cover reseal, full cam belt, water pump, everything you like. All done by him, just over 8 quid. So, can't snub at that really anymore, I don't think. I think last time I got it done, it was about 500 quid, but obviously it's the way it is, all the parts going up, the labour's a little bit more expensive nowadays, so it's all good, but it's nice to have her back. An interesting thing from Paul as well, because last time I had the cam belt done at my local garage, because he said he could do it and he's done them before and whatever. But he did say that the timing was slightly out. I was like, oh god, I was like, is that going to affect the map? Obviously that I've had for the turbo and all that, but she drives like a dream, so I'm not going to say better than before, because that's probably not true, but does drive nice. So happy as Larry. Just going to stop now and get some snacks, and yeah, all good. I'll chat to you when you get home. So that's the main thing of this video really. I'm going to sell it, decided, done a full service, done obviously the bits that it needed. There is a few more things that it will need in the future, but obviously it passed the MOT, full service, and all the belts and everything is done. So the next owner is going to have 4.5, however many years or whatever, or mileage that they want to have with the car. And it's, yeah, I always want to sell it in a good condition. I don't want to be one of those guys that go, oh, I want it mine break. So hopefully she's, yeah, in one of the best conditions she's been in many years now, ready to sell, to hopefully a happy new owner that's going to treat her right, because obviously I don't want, you know, any old person to just come along. No, it doesn't matter, it's their car eventually, isn't it? Which is, I think, is the worst thing about selling a car you've had for so long, is that you've always treated it in a way that you want it to be, that you sell it on and you're like, oh god, but you've sold it, it's their car, tough luck in it. So yeah, it's definitely coming soon, couple of months. I think I'm going to do a couple of shows, definitely going to do a Haynes, just a breakfast meet, because they're always quite good, and then it will be up for sale. And that's it really. Don't know what I'll go for next. I told myself I wouldn't get another toy, but I probably will. Going to put some money in with M and obviously get a nicer, sort of bigger car to share. We're at that stage in life, unfortunately. But I still want a toy, whether it be something that's naff, so I can still work on it and make some videos. But yeah, quite a few of the Clio guys go to 350Zs and stuff like that, but then a lot of them do come back. But I won't be coming back. I've had my time in the Clio. Famous last words, but we shall see. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in as always. It was a bit of a here, there and everywhere video of about a million different things, but yeah, it's all up together, it's all passed. Hope you guys are all good. I hope your cars are treating you nice as well, and you ain't got to spend too much money on them. But that's it now, I'm free from big expenditures, touch wood, somewhere. And we'll see how we get on for the next couple of months. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in.